improvement is that every time I had to make a pizza oven, I had to bend these angles by hand, which they weren't perfect every time. So when I had to align these tabs, they didn't align perfectly, so it would be like just me wasting time trying to bash in place. So all we did is Phil now bend these on the press brake, gets them to a perfect 45-degree angle every time. So all I have to do is bend this 90 degrees, and then all the tabs align perfectly with the pizza oven, making my life easier.
Okay, so over the past couple of days, I've noticed that when vehicles come in to pick up our parcels, obviously these pallets are a little bit in the way, because once we put cages in front of them and then cages to the side, it doesn't really leave a lot of room to get in and out. Okay, so we moved them back, so now when the couriers come in, there'll be sufficient room for two vans to be able to come down, and they'll be able to fit side by side. So this is going to be helping the courier out at the same time.
Okay, job Paulie and Alex, and this is Alexandra showing us the problem. The trolley rolls down on the sloped floor, so she added some clear rubber feet. It helps secure the trolley, stop it rolling away and being annoying. It's a great job. And Stuart now has a stand location for these cards stripped right where they're needed. Started rolling out ownership labels for everyone. This card baler had no one responsible for it, and now it does. James is responsible for that, and he's going to look after it, keep it clean and premium, and also this area too. The bag packing desk in the bracket area, there was missing a knife and nothing really was labelled, so I stopped, labelled that. Somehow I did make a mistake, if you can see that. So we labelled the pen, bag desk, labelled the bag desk so everyone knows where it is. Then I thought I'd inspect the other improvements, so one per box, replenish from pre-pack, then the example one laminated at the bottom, so that was all good. So I checked the other side, one per box, missing where to restock from, and there was none in the bottom to show what goes in that box when it's empty. So I stopped, fixed that, laminated one, put it in the bottom, add the label where to restock from, keeping things premium.
So this knife, when we're using it, didn't originally go back in. To get back in, we have to kind of fiddle it with our fingers, which isn't good. It's also dangerous, so we need to change that. Now we have a much better, more safer working standing label section.
Good job, James.
Okay, so when we put stock away, it comes in these trolleys, and we have a Kanban here. Once we put the stock on the shelf, we need to count it, write the number on here, then quickly book that into our inventory system. If we don't do it then there can be problems with the numbers. The computer for doing this is way over there, and the person who books it in passes it on to somebody else. So when you've got two people responsible, no one's responsible, that we've learned. So what I've done, I've got a touchscreen PC, and I've designed and manufactured this panel, and it slots on to our keyhole wall system. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mount that on there, it slots in there nice, and I'm going to show you that working in a minute. So look at this, it's amazing, you're going to love this product. Oh, but actually it's not a product. So look, we've got a wireless keypad as well, we can mount there. Then this is not our inventory system, but I just want to show you what we can do. So in our Kanbans, what we do, under here I've mounted a barcode reader, and it populates the purchase order number. So this will work with our inventory system. It's going to save us lots of defects, time and motion, and less problems for our customer when we think we don't stock that we don't.
This is a real example of when it's needed. So it's actually come around just by chance. Products delivered on the line, follow robot. So we take the Kanban, it says 8 there, so that will get put away on the shelf, and then it needs to get booked in. So now all we do, come to the computer, it's always on the screen, we scan the purchase order number, change the quantity, and it's booked in. But then we improved an improvement. We have a booked in Kanban slot, and then a guide where to scan at the correct height, eliminated any struggle. And then Lauren spotted my typing error tonight and fixed that. At the bottom you can see Jim added a bracket for his shrink wrap, and Jake bought some new long lighters and gave them a standard location. Box and label, keeping things premium and easy to use. Ryan improving his area. This is a toolbar, all the labels are worn, so we replaced them. He's keeping a high standard, it's a great job. Chris cleaning and emptying his powder coat booth, and then before and after from Chris and Slavek. Elimination, getting rid of stuff that's no longer needed, and labelling new standard locations for powder coat and gloves. Alan updated his Amazon Kanban to make things easier. And Phil, with some help from Jake, emptying laser trays, standard work, and a bracket to hold it on the wall. It's a great job everyone, thank you very much.